everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be continuing our AFL Evolution 2 My Coach Career Mode. In today's episode we've got the Western Bulldogs at MARS Stadium, a pretty hard football trip, but again we do have the team that could definitely pull it off. We've had a great year. Now if you haven't gone ahead and watched last week's episode, please go ahead and do so now. I'm about to spoil it here. So last week we actually met with the West Coast Eagles again, and we've got some real history, and we kicked the goal after the siren to win the game against the West Coast Eagles. We never led the entirety of the contest, so this game was an absolute cracker. I would actually recommend you to go and watch highlights of that game. It was a come from behind win. We've had plenty of draws with this club. I think it's 3 draws with this club in the past, so of course some more history has been made. This week we've got the Western Bulldogs. We'll have a look at career history before hopping into some real big stuff. So match objectives before team selection: 4 set shot goals, 5 smothers and 4 dribble kicks. Now the smothers is hard. The smothers is an auto kind of feature in the game, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that one done. So now it is time to knuckle on, get down with some team selection and read some emails. So now we can go. West Coast Eagles, the standout forms in the victory were Riley O'Brien, Chase Jones and Darcy Fogarty. So Chase Jones getting his name down there. Brodie Smith, 200 games. Congratulations, Brodie Smith. Will Hamill wants an opportunity. And Western Bulldogs won 9 games. And Bontempelli's in red hot form. So let's go. Let's see what our team is going to be this week. Injuries tribunal before Pedler is just 1 week away from returning, while Sloan is 3. Hately, if we make it far into the finals, I think grand final might be, he might make his return then. And even then he may not get picked for the grand final. Rory Sloan though and Luke Pedler are just about back, so those will be some massive wins when they come back. No one for us. Western Bulldogs have got Ryan Gardner, and we'll go back to the injuries for the doggies. McLean, Hunter Smith and Martin. 44 weeks for Martin. Wow, you can still get some pretty lengthy injuries, even though I have turned down the severe injury settings. So Darcy Fogarty, Walker, Rochelle, Seedsman, Thilthorpe and Murphy, those are automatic ins, as well as O'Brien, Crouch, Dawson, Berry, Laird and Keys through the middle. Now Himmelberg, Butts, Miller, Smith, Dudane, Brown. I've been thinking I have actually levelled up one player to a really extreme, so this week I'm going to go with a real crack of the dice, and I'm going to bring in Fisher McCasey for his first game ever as an Adelaide Crow, and I'm going to bring in Will Hamill as well. So Will Hamill can come in. I don't know who for. Jones had a good week last week. Who didn't? I could be thinking to like maybe give someone like a Brown a week in the reserves perhaps, and put Hamill on O'Brien. And then, well, Butts will go back onto Brown, I reckon. That's the immediate matchup there that we want to have. Now, where did Brown go? Brown, I feel like he's just a little bit too good to leave out. I feel like Hamill can come on the bench for, I feel like it might be an unlucky Cook or someone like that that's got to be left out. Or maybe, like, I can't leave Rowe out, but maybe it's just got to be Elliot Himmelberg that misses out this week, who's had some pretty decent form this year. But he's just got to miss, I reckon. We're just going too well right now. But I mean, Himmelberg, I must admit though, he has been pretty good. I reckon Hamill just has to have another week in the reserves. We'll put Brown on Hannah and Himmelberg on to Bruce, I reckon, is the immediate matchup. And Hamill has to miss this week, but it's all on the man of Fisher McCasey on how he goes. And, well, pretty much from there, that's going to be interesting to see how McCasey goes. Let's go to MARS Stadium for the Bulldogs and the Adelaide Crows. Now, massive game. Prediction, of course. I'm going to look at our rating, 85. I'm going to say that after last week, I'm not confident in this game at all. We did come from behind. Yes, we did win, but I'm not very confident at all after we were trailing the entirety of the game and actually didn't really deserve to win that. So I am going to back in the Dogs, and I'm going to say the Dogs will win this one by 23. We're going to get a little bit of a reality check before the season comes to an end, I feel, and yeah. This is a massive game, this one though, between the Crows and the Dogs. So I've said the Dogs by 23. See you at MARS Stadium. See you there. Alright, so our win last week was quite unbelievable, but I do feel like we do have better than that in us. We trailed the entirety of the game, and we just cannot let that happen again, because that can be disappointing. We led for like 1 second last game. That was after the siren. So need to do a little bit better this game. We've got it in us. We do have the skill. So here come the Adelaide Crows. Walking out. Western Bulldogs, here we go. It's game on at MARS Stadium. Daytime's Crows and the Bulldogs. So here we go, underway here. Massive game of footy coming up here. Hayden Crows, you'll be able to put through the first for the Western Bulldogs. That's not great. We haven't even entered 50 yet, and the Dogs have already got 7 on the board to North. Now he's got Brown up over the top. Brown is the runner here. Luke Brown. He actually doesn't mind his chances. Luke Brown didn't mind his chances, and he's found Tex in the same spot again. I mean, you'd be thinking surely Tex has learnt from before. Taylor Walker now with the banana. That's a little bit better than his first attempt. So Taylor Walker this time puts through the banana, and it was his second try, and we're even on 7 apiece. Braden Cook now, he can just gain some territory, put it out ahead of Thilthorpe v Keith. And then now though, Riley Thilthorpe, that is one for the textbook kind of finish there by Riley Thilthorpe. He gets the Crows second, and it was just some good play, and the Crows get their second goal, 7-13. Crouch out the back for Riley Thilthorpe, and that is going to go through from the Adelaide Crows. Riley Thilthorpe having himself a day of it so far with 2 first quarter goals, and the Crows now lead by 12, 7-19. Team has been good. And now though, onto the scene, welcome Jimmy Rowe. This is a regulation goal, and he wants to win the Coleman medal, so he adds another goal to his impressive tally for the year, does little Jimmy Rowe. The Crows got a bit of a lead. It's the mark, and it's quarter time. So the Adelaide Crows have really controlled that quarter, got a 19-point lead, 1-1-7 Western Bulldogs to Adelaide, 4-2-26. We've gone inside 50 10 times to just their 5. We've been happy to use the ball as well, but so have them. Richards Liberatore, whilst all with 7 goals. Hayden Crows, got their fast start with the goal. Thilthorpe's been amazing for us with the 2 goals. 4 touches for O'Brien, 3 for Thilthorpe and Rowe. So here we go. Second term underway. Here's Crows and the Dogs from MARS Stadium in Ballarat. Here we go. We're underway. Throwing the ball straight away to Adam Treloar. So Josh Bruce, you'd probably back him from this spot. And yes, you would, and now you know why. He gets the Dogs second, and boy, they needed that. Ugelhagen. Got it. And the Dogs, they're back within clawing distance. They're clawing their way back. It's an 8-point game. The Crows lead by 8. Now for Bruce. Miller closed him down just about, but Hayden Crozier just escaped Wayne Miller's desperate hands, and it's a 2-point game. Thompson Pelly 50 metres out, one of the best in the game. And that was never in doubt. Goes through, and now the Dogs have the lead back again. Seaman now. He can make it keep on working to Josh Rochelle. He's just nailed that with some ease. Josh Rochelle, how about that? That is a brilliant goal on the run by Josh Rochelle. He had a ping, and he nailed that, and it looked easy. So Jordan Butts. I don't know, but this might be his first goal in AFL footy. Jordan Butts, what has he got from the set shot? He's got it. The Crows going well. Jordan Butts has got a rare defender's goal to not great. Jamari Ugelhagen now walks in, simple set shot. The margin comes back to just 3 points. Except it didn't really seem like that. Bailey Dale span out of trouble and nails the goal, and the Dogs go back in front. Jordan Dawson. He's going to go for the banana. Jordan Dawson has got the goal. Jordan Dawson made the banana look so easy. What a pick-up he's been for the Adelaide Crows, and he's been fantastic, and he gets his first goal of the day. Dawson out for Riley Thilthorpe, who goes to Taylor Walker, and those he gobbles up for breakfast. Does Tex. It's a high-scoring game at Ballarat, and he's got his second. Hayden Crozier, 40-metre kick. It was an easy mark for him. Squeezes it through, and the Dogs come back within 3 points. That's his third goal for Hayden Crozier. Mark. And that is half-time at MARS Stadium. Entertaining quarter. Western Bulldogs 8-1-49. Trail the Crows 8-4-52. Thilthorpe's had plenty of the ball with the 7 touches and the 2 goals. Crouch and Murphy have been busy with 6 touches apiece. Walker's also been good with the 2 goals. But standout for me has been Hayden Crozier with the 3 goals. Jamari Hagen's been good with 2 goals for the Dogs, and Mitch Wallace 10 touches, been fantastic, and Richards has been having himself a day of it as well. Dogs 7-goal quarter that quarter, so that was massive. And the Crows gone from 4-2 to 8-4. Not a bad quarter for them either. Here we go though. Third quarter, second half underway. It's Crows versus Dogs at MARS Stadium. Hayden Crozier for goal number 4. Went a little bit right, but still goes through the middle. And the Dogs fast starters at the other end. Bailey Dale now. And he's got that as well. So the Western Bulldogs, 2 goals in a row. They've started well. Hannon, back to Aaron Norton. What a start this is for the Western Bulldogs. They all of a sudden have a 15-point lead, and wow, they could blow this one out. And now, Jamari Ugle-Hagan. Oh, that one really hurts the Adelaide Crows now. The Western Bulldogs getting a nice little jump skip on them. What a quarter of footy the Western Bulldogs have played so far. Bailey Dale, he's done it. And now it gets tough. It's 26 points. That one gets very hard now. They've been having a field day, the Western Bulldogs, so far. And that's going to be going through. And now I reckon it's just about impossible for the Crows now. Fogarty, here they go, the Adelaide Crows. That might actually bounce through by Darcy Fogarty. Darcy Fogarty, it's a bouncing ball. Darcy Fogarty, it's got the legs at MARS Stadium. When the Crows need a spark, could that be it? Very good. Braden Cook, he needs to stand up. He drills it before the 3/4 time break. The Crows draw back within 20 points, and we needed that one. Brown now, got to go very quick. That's exactly what he does. He squares it in the middle of the ground at 3/4 time. So, the Western Bulldogs lead by 19. The Crows are not done just yet. We're going to have a last crack. We're going to fight till the siren goes. 14-86 Western Bulldogs. Adelaide 10-7-67. Let's put everyone out of their misery and let's find out what can the Crows do this final term. Can they steal it from the Dogs? Or will the Dogs hold on? It's Crows and the Dogs from MARS Stadium. Fogarty must take the kick. He's going to try for Banana. He needs to score. Darcy Fogarty has made the impossible from the boundary. It's hot Banana. Fantastic. And the Crows, 13-point game. We're back in this one. Berry to Rochelle. Now to Walker. This is a must go through. And it goes through. It is a goal the difference in the Adelaide Crows. Walker's got 3. Here we come. He goes for Walker on the lead. Taylor Walker. Walker, this is a must go through to draw the game. To draw the game. Here come the Adelaide Crows. We're all even. Walker's got 4 goals. Had to get rid of it. 2 drops for Shelley. Got it. We lead by 8. And now the Adelaide Crows. They're in front by a pretty solid margin. Look at the last 10 scores. It's been all the Adelaide Crows. Out of the Dogs' defensive half. Berry can just take off now. What's he got ahead of him? Nothing. So he's going to bomb it ahead of Braden Cook. And this now is vital. If he puts this through, which he obviously will, that gets very big. That is a massive goal. We lead by 14. And now what have the Dogs got left in the tank? Wanted to try and find Darcy Fogarty. It's going to be who can get there first. Crouch. And now out the back. Darcy Fogarty. How about that? We lead by 20. And now, that is amazing. Although it could be a turnover. O'Brien. It's going to be a turnover and it's going through. Hang on a minute. Can the Dogs still pull it off? Back underway in the middle. Wallace, he just zooms off. Norton, 2 in a row Dogs. That is all it takes out the middle. That is all it takes. Back to a 7-point game. They're fighting to the death of this one. Jamari Ugle-Hagan's been amazing today. 1-point game. What have the Crows got left now? Game on his boot. And that's missed. Hayden Crozier's missed. Tom Duday. He belts the Crows out defence and it's a push in the back. And that'll be Ushiro to Ballarat. And the Adelaide Crows hang on for a gutsy win. They pulled it off somehow and it was called for brilliance that made this win possible. Ed Richards finishes with 17 touches, 16 for English, 15 for Bontempelli, 4 goals for Crozier and Ugle-Hagan. Those were the differences. 3 goals for Bailey Dale, 14 points. Sorry, not 14 points. 14 touches for Cook, 13 for Thilthorpe, 10 for Walker. 4 goals for Walker. He was massive. 3 goals for Fogarty, 2 for Thilthorpe. Western Bulldogs 17-4, 106 get defeated by the Adelaide Crows 16-12, 108. Taylor Walker, have yourself an additional fire vote. So that's nice. Cannot believe that we won that. We did not deserve to win that game at all. But we've pulled it off somehow. And now for Fire's votes today, I'm going to say, 3 votes straight away, Taylor Walker. It's an easy one. I'm going to say 2 votes today. I'm going to give it to Braden Cook, I reckon. And 1 vote today, yes, we'll be going to Riley O'Brien. And everyone else, Darcy Fogarty, Riley Thilthorpe, Jimmy Rowe, Josh Shelley, Jordan Dawson, Rory Laird, Lockie Murphy were fantastic around the ball. Now, McCasey didn't have himself a great game, so that's probably going to open up a spot for Hamill next week. Don't forget, Pedlar's also coming back next week as well, so we've got some big, pretty handy inclusions as well. But yeah, I feel like at the depth, we really had Walker and Cook really stand up, but I feel like Fogarty was big. Rochelle and Dawson were probably best at the end of the game. We played a brilliant game. Jordan Butts also has a goal next to his name as well, so congratulations to Jordan Butts on that. But see that start of the 4th quarter, that is where the game just came into our hands. It went from a 20 point lead for Western Bulldogs to a 20-ish point lead for us, and that is where the game did change. And a last quarter brilliance. We either have a really good last quarter or a horrible last quarter, and we've been showing that we either get one of them. We don't have an okay last quarter. It's either you kick 10 goals in the final term pretty much, or you kick 1 goal, and this was a massive game for us. We had to win it, and we have shown that we are good. We can win, and it was a hard road trip. It was tough. We get the job done, and now the Dogs' finals hopes are just hanging on. They're getting hard. We've got the Hawks at the Adelaide Oval next week. They're in 6th, so we go back to the top of the table as well, and we should remain there, all being good. Yes, we will remain there no matter what. So it's time. Pedlar's going to be coming back in, so that's exciting. That's exciting. We've got Pedlar coming back in, so that is pretty big. We'll go into injuries. No new injuries out today. Sloane's 2 weeks away. Tribunal as well. So let's just go ahead now and read some emails, see what's going on. Alright, so match review standard forms of Taylor Walker, Riley O'Brien and Braden Cook. Pedlar is back. Pedlar is back. Where are we going to be able to fit him in, though? That's the thing. I reckon Will Hamill will get his crack next week. Hawthorn won 10 games. Ben McAvoy's in red hot form. So, good ruck battle will be O'Brien versus McAvoy. So, I reckon we'll check the Coleman now. We'll check the Coleman, see how Jimmy Rowe's going. He hasn't had a great last few weeks, so he may be overtaken. We've got Jimmy Rowe and Darcy Fogarty. Look at Darcy Fogarty. He's coming. Who do you reckon's winning? Fogarty or Rowe? You guys let me know in the comment section. Or do you reckon there's an outside like Kennedy or Mackay or Hayward or Dixon or Collier that come in to win it somehow? I reckon it's going to be out of Rowe or Fogarty. You let me know which one, Rowe or Fogarty. Obviously, I'm not going to know either who it's going to be until the end of the season. And then Rochelle's been great with 30, 20 for Walker, 20 for Seaman as well. Cook's been amazing. 15 for Murphy and Dawson. Dawson, so classy as well. So classy. We've been fantastic though. Now, the run home. The run home for the Adelaide Crows. Hawthorn in round number 20. Round number 21, we've got the Power. Round 22, we've got the Demons. And then round 23, we've got the North Melbourne Kangaroos. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more games to go the regular season before we hit finals. So that's exciting. We've actually been able to go through this really quick, this Coach Cremo as well, by prioritising this one on the Sunday. Of course, this is the main priority. The rebuilds are still there as well, but rebuilds do fall second because this is the bigger priority. But next week at the Adelaide Oval, massive game coming up. So now it's time to do the outro. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So then you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Bye everyone. Flaming Footy out.